YouTube, this is Game on Cloud 9 here, and this is a One Piece Manga 665 prediction. This week's chapter, guys, was so-so to me. The first half of the chapter wasn't really that interesting to me, even though it did have some important information because we saw Tashigi and Smoker talking about how they think there's supposed to be somebody in the Marines basically helping out Caesar Clown and Law, who's in charge of it, like actually is, helping kidnap these children from these different islands. They're basically, behind this whole operation that Caesar Clown is running. So that is very important to this Punk Hazard arc because, of course, Caesar Clown appears to be the main villain of this arc now. And, of course, the thing that really interested me at the end of the chapter was seeing Caesar Clown, because that's really what I wanted to see. I wanted to see what he looked like and know a little bit about his abilities. Now we know that he has the power of the gas no me. So, yeah, I'm really wondering what it's going to exactly do, because he's, of course, a Logia type. But I actually originally, I thought Smoker kind of was, gas. I mean, even though he is, he can turn into smoke, I thought smoke, gas, was kind of the same thing. So I'm kind of surprised there's a gas no me. But I guess it makes sense because there is different types of gases. So who knows what his abilities are going to be. He probably will be able to use numerous kinds. Maybe he'll be able to use gas to make people hallucinate. Or maybe he'll be able to use gas to poison people. Or maybe he'll be able to even corrode and tear down walls like acid. I mean, kind of like Magellan. So there's maybe so much that he can do, and I'm, really excited to see as far as what his abilities are going to be. Of course, he's a scientist, just like Vegapunk, and he worked with Vegapunk. And Vegapunk, as we all know, world's greatest scientist, and I guess Caesar Clown really thinks he's like the world's greatest scientist, thinks he's better, and thinks that his experiment, which supposedly failed, where he says supposedly failed 4 years ago, really wasn't a failure, that it was what he wanted. He wanted, when it destroyed the whole island and messed up the whole island, that was a perfect weapon for the Marines, which actually surprises me kind of, because I would think the Marines would want something like that, seeing how they kind of run things, but, I guess that's not exactly the case. Or maybe I could even see Akainu maybe being behind this whole operation going on, because we know how his sense of justice is. Maybe he's the one in the Marines kind of with the brain talking to Caesar Clown, because we already know he's the fleet admiral now. So hey, you never know, he may want this weapon, he may want to actually use this for something, which would make sense, because I doubt that this weapon would be mentioned, or whatever destroyed Punk Hazard, that would be mentioned and we never see it. I'm pretty sure somewhere along the lines in this arc, we're going to end up seeing this weapon be used, or if not in this arc, somebody's going to get their hands on it. Whatever the gas was, whatever, Caesar Clown came up with that messed up this island, we're going to see it. I'm pretty sure. And it's kind of weird, though, that it actually, we know it paralyzed, the people who stayed on the island. We got the whole story from Brownbeard about, him actually helping out the different prisoners on the island that the Marines left behind, because we all know the Marines were the ones that, were using the island before to start off as the Marines, like the Marines Island, where Vegapunk and Caesar Clown did their business, and then after that weapon went off, it just turned into chaos. But, Brownbeard's story about what was going on with the basically with the other 11 supernovas was also pretty cool, because then we know they've really been handling business in the New World. They're known as the worst generation. They're causing all these different disasters, which also makes me think, okay, we know what Law's former bounty is as a Shichibukai, but we don't actually know when necessarily he got that bounty within the 2-year span. He could have got that starting off in the New World, maybe did a couple things here and there and just got it within almost a year. But what are these other supernovas bounties are? They could be up at like Ace's bounty, like 500 and something million, I think Ace's is supposed to be. So it could be literally that high. So I'm really looking forward to seeing eventually Kid, and to see, of course, some of the other supernovas, see what they can do, and also actually see what some of their abilities are. We already know their abilities as far as, the basic, stuff we saw in, part 1 of One Piece, but I'm saying, like, we see how crazy powerful Law is now. Imagine what Kid can do now. Just saying. I like to see Luffy and Kid go at it now. And Zoro is he's supposed to be a supernova. I really want his bounty to go up, so I'm pretty sure Oda's probably gonna knock his bounty up a little bit after Punk Hazard, because I mean, to be in New World and your bounty's only like 120 million, I believe it is. And I'm thinking like, okay, you see all these other hardcore pirates. I mean, we don't know what Hody's was, but I could actually see Hody's being higher than that. Even though I think Zoro was probably stronger than Hody. So yeah, Zoro, I'm waiting for his bounty to go up. I mean, I think it should be a lot higher. But of course, he hasn't really been doing anything in the last couple years because he's been training with Mihawk and trying to get stronger for the New World. So I'm ready for them to really wreck some stuff in this arc. But anyway, as for what I think is going to happen next chapter, well, I know next week is Golden Week, so we won't get a chapter next week. We get it the week after. But what I think is going to happen, maybe I would say they may confront Caesar Clown eventually. I don't think it'll be necessarily an all-out fight right this minute because it is the beginning of the arc. Or maybe, possibly, Smoker and Tashigi and the other Straw Hats will have to team up in order to be able to take on Caesar Clown for now, or to be able to take on Caesar Clown, Law, and, you know, find their way through this whole island in order to get to him. I don't know, guys. I mean, just kind of shooting, you know, just kind of taking a shot in the dark. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Please do not forget to rate this video. So if you liked it, thumbs up. If you didn't like it, thumbs down. Don't forget to go ahead and comment down in the comment section below. And if you like One Piece, you like, you know, different chapter reviews like Naruto and Bleach, please check out the rest of my channel. And if you like my channel overall, please click subscribe. Anyway, thanks for watching this and have a nice day.